Welcome back. So guys, I'm sorry, apparently I completely forgot to record an intro to this video. On top of that, I forgot to record an outro. I forgot to record like any words whatsoever during the filming of this video. So for the first time ever, I'm just doing a little bit of a voiceover. Let me know if it works out, if you can hear me, if you can understand me. Let me know in the comment section, I'd really appreciate it. So basically today I'm just doing a quick project. As you can see here, I am embroidering and doing an applique design on 2 baby blankets. The pink one is for my oldest daughter, who is about to be a year old. Her name is Elena. And then the purple one will be for my daughter-to-be. She's on her way, and her name is Celia. So I'm doing the same design for both, and it'll be a llama. And as you can see here, I'm using like a fleece fabric for the llama instead of just like a regular cotton blend. So I'm using fleece to make it just like look a little fuzzy for the llama, like for all the llama's fur. I love llamas. I truly love llamas. I think they're adorable. They're hilarious. I don't know, there's just something about the way they look. Like, they just seem funny to me. I don't know, is that weird? I don't know, I just love them. They just seem funny. And I feel like llamas are Hispanic. So like, I feel like I really love llamas. They're Hispanic because, you know, you only find them in Peru, and the name is even Spanish, so don't make fun of me, but I just love llamas. They're funny, they're Hispanic, so I love them. So I put them on each blanket for each of my girls, and the purple blanket for Celia I'm going to be taking to the hospital with me to be like a swaddle for her, so her first blankie in the hospital. So I'm very excited to be doing this project. One thing you will notice is that for the pink blankie, I am using my magnetic hoop. So if you've watched some of my other videos, you would have seen that I used my magnetic hoop for the first time in the last 2 videos. So the first time I used it, I was really a huge fan because I'm like, oh, this is great. This must be what it feels like to have a multi-needle embroidery machine, because I do not. As you can see, I only have this Brother PE800. So it felt great to be able to kind of almost do things hands-free for once. And with this blankie that you see I'm doing here, it's kind of the same thing. Like, I can mostly be hands-free because the blankie's not in the way. It's not like a shirt that I have to like fold over or anything. And with the magnetic hoop, it makes it easier. The problem is, I've realized as I've done a few more projects with this magnetic hoop, that it doesn't hold on to everything as firm as a regular hoop. And because of this, it kind of like shifts because it's not pulled tight enough with the magnets. And maybe it's just the way that I'm hooping it. It might be user error. That's very possible. But from what I could see from the 3-4 times that I've used it, it just doesn't hold it tight enough. It doesn't pull the material taut enough like a regular hoop does. And therefore I get some shifting. And with that shifting, it's really weird, but some things like end up stitching out fine, and then other things are completely off. And so I noticed that first with the birthday shirt that I made for my little cousin Javier. Then I noticed it in the baby gown that I made for Celia, my newborn on the way. And I also noticed it in this pink baby blankie here. It's not huge, it's not a huge problem, but I notice it and I know it's off, and so therefore I wouldn't, until I can figure out something different, I would not use this magnetic hoop on my Brother PE800 for any projects that I'm going to sell, any products I'm going to sell. So I can still use it for things like this that are for free or for family or for myself, my kids, things like that. But I definitely, I won't use it for anything that I'm going to sell to anybody on Etsy or Shopify or anything like that, because it's just, it doesn't look professional enough because of the shifting, and I don't want to have those problems. So that's just my personal advice. That's what I'm doing. Not advice, that's just what I'm doing. You know, please feel free to do whatever works for you. Hey, if you know how to make this work and pull the fabric like tighter and hold it better with the magnetic hoop, please comment down below. Let me know, because I mean, I'm definitely open to learning here. But until then, I just end up going back to my original hoop, and what you'll see me do for the purple blankie. So for this pink blankie, I had some shifting, and then for the purple, I did not because I used my regular hoop, and you'll see that coming up.
Ese chico que habló en mis canciones, esas madrugadas y hermosas conversaciones. Se volvió ese chico que quería ver otra vez y me enamoré a volverlo a ver. Tú me ves como nadie más, bebé. Me diste alas para que vuele, pero motivos para quedarme. Tú me ves como nadie más, bebé. Me diste alas para que vuele, pero motivos para quedarme. Tú me ves como nadie más, bebé. Tú me curas cuando más me duele. Sé que siempre has sabido amarme.
So as you see, as I mentioned earlier, with the purple blanket, I definitely used my regular hoop that came with my brother PE800. And for future projects, for the time being, I'm definitely just not going to use that magnetic hoop. As convenient as it is, it's not making things right for me. So this is the end here as I'm finishing up both blankies, just kind of putting the tender touch on the back, heat pressing them. I eventually end up just like ironing them with a home iron, because they were just like really wrinkled. And by the way, if you're interested in these blankets, I'll link them down below. I purchased them off of jiffyshirts.com. So I did not sew these blankets myself. I bought them on Jiffy Shirts, and they're just like really easy to work with. They're really thin, and my girls seem to love them. And I didn't have to take so much time like sewing them myself. Thank you guys for watching. Please stay tuned for more videos. I have so much more coming up.